Kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down and 4. Carr. This one caught by Davis. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to launch it for Washington. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Come get some. Here, Warren. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Express. Express. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Rolling to his right. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Right here, right here.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Jacobs was really good week 9 in the win over Detroit. 28 carries, 120 yards, 2 scores as well. And the Raiders are 8 games into their season, but Jacobs has actually already broken Marcus Allen's frame. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's find 7. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, Haywood. 55.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Back.
Now Wentz. set up the screen to Howard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Ringo. 46 down, man, 5-4. Hey, Alpha.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds Howard complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, red 5-2, out here. Hey, seam 6. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Wentz to throw again. And Jeffrey's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Wentz going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Raiders' 5-yard line.
Whip. Watch the ram. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 31.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
The score, Eagles 14, Raiders 0. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Raiders.
Mike's 5-4.
On first and 10, here's Carr. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down, Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Now Carr, able to find Waller, that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagle 16. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense. And there he was in the slot for the catch. They'll run on first down. Jacobs, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You don't want no problem from me.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On second and 7, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
57. Mike, 57.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Stop your whining. Slam, slam, slam. No. Kill. Check 37.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign. That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here. They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy. No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception. They will find Davis. That's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Carr, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That's complete to Richard, the running back. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
7 yards there and a first down. Throwing his Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
It's coming, 42-yard line.
Shift.
Now Howard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Two jet. Switch. Here. Mike, 55. 74. Here we go. Smoke. Mike, 55.
From the 39, Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Sponge. Shorty. Check. Lucky. Check. Ram. Fresno. 49. Check 49.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go one more. Watch twist. Sunday. Here. Switch. Safe.
Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down, they run with Howard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You got it. You got it.
15-yard line.
Got it. Mike 81.
Throwing on second down. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Man 5-7. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing now is Wentz. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On first and goal, Howard. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Check three.
Boston Scott, his first carry. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Watch the twist.
On first down, Carr. He'll buy some time right. Uncorks one for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Trevor Davis, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
All day, defense, all day.
To throw again, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Fletcher Cox, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr escaping the pressure right. Complete to Jones. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Kill.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check 52. Wide, get wide.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr going to throw deep, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This is Howard on 2nd down. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Watch the curl! Watch the curl! Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Tackles, tackles.
Now Wentz on third down. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, 42 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On first down, Scott. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He's at the 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott, 65 yards, and the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Sunday.
55 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, Dean. Let's get that ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Great 15. Great 15.
55. Right there in the middle.
Hey, Delta.
Rip right. 55's Mike, guys. 55. I'm coming.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Fort Tokyo.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Coming to you.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
55, Mike. I'm trying to collect.
Here, shift. Hey, Fort Tokyo.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm coming after you.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual
it.
guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they pay, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't